Hi, so today I'm looking at a Journey to Life blog by Maya. The day 136, Regret as Fear of Loss, wherein she doesn't specifically share self forgiveness, but she is talking about a point that came up within her where she, for a moment, sort of fell back into back chat about regret of maybe having made the wrong decision when being faced in a situation of um, in a situation where memories came up that as like the mind showing or yeah the mind showing you like look what could have been and what you could be having, and which make make her look at what she's walking now as process and experiencing regret that she made the decision to walk process instead of living the life of a husband and kids and a house and money and a career and stuff like that, which is all the values and ideals that we are taught by our parents and our environment that we've been brainwashed into basically when since we were kids. So obviously we want that. So that's why the journey to life process is not something that we necessarily want to do. And so the reason why I found her blog really cool to read and very supportive for me, specifically right now in my process, is because I'm facing a similar point where it's like there's this temptation of the mind basically showing me everything that I've basically always desired and wanted. For instance, a relationship, and now it's like, in a way, feeling as though I have to make a choice now. Will I choose life or will I choose the mind? However, what Maya writes in her blog as well is that these kinds of backchat and this falling back into the mind and in such a way is just another character that I've stepped into, that I've allowed myself to step into for a moment. But I mean, self honestly, looking within myself and what I've already realized within my process is that none of what I'm experiencing at the moment, or none of what I've ever experienced, has ever even been real. And I mean, walking this process of self forgiveness, one really is faced with the reality of energy and experience and the reality of all that is apparently good and positive about life and the world, which is consequence. And looking at your life and looking at reality self honestly, you just see what you're creating, and you'd have to be simply, you kind of have to get real with yourself within applying self forgiveness. You just start to realize how things are actually working, and it's like you can't deny the truth anymore. So yeah, it's like a momentary falling back, but I mean, if you simply continue applying self forgiveness, then there's really no way that the mind will have any say in what you do, because I mean, you're really completely confronted with the truth. So I mean, it's like you deliberately be choosing to live a complete lie. And I mean, this will only even take for like maybe a few months, and then the energy runs out, and then the energy goes from a positive to a negative, and then it's all fucked up. It's like that within every relationship, and we actually all know it, but still we keep on making that decision of stepping into the relationship because it's like we're blissfully unaware. While within the process of applying self forgiveness, it's like you force yourself into awareness and into really just looking at reality and stop bullshitting yourself. So, um, yeah, so I would definitely suggest to read Maya's um, blog series about her sexual journey. This is one in her sexual journey that she's walking right now, because this sexual journey that she's walking and writing out is actually seriously cool. Um, especially I liked especially the ones about the Jewish tradition, spilling semen in vain and be fruitful and multiply. Those are really cool because, you know, it's like she opened up a lot of points about the Jewish tradition that I was really unaware of, and it, you know, supported me in also realizing just how incredibly screwed up all religions really are. So thank you, Maya, for walking this journey, and so I'll place the link underneath this vlog for all to go have a look and read it. Thanks.